Okay, let's get into it. So, Wrath of the Drunk review. You guys can guess the rank here. Wait, did I just spoil the rank? No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't spoil the rank. So you guys can guess the rank at the end of this one as well. If you want to be really upset about how wrong you are. Everybody's always guessing too high. Oh yeah, Wrath always got these camera settings. I remember this. I'm not a fan, not gonna lie. Bit high, bit far back, usually leads to inaccurate ball striking. So yeah, that'll be my first advice. What's the meme about Champ 2s? I don't really know. What is the meme about Champ 2s? Maybe somebody in chat can tell us here. So we're playing. Is this solo standard or is this competitive or just straight up standard? Now here on this rotation we're a bit too slow coming back in my opinion. Like see here, we've flipped once. Now we're supersonic, but I would have probably wanted to get back just a tiny bit faster, just ASAP. So on this turn, like turn quicker, get going quicker, like really boost into that flip so we're supersonic quicker. Because if he like flicks this top corner over your teammate, you're not saving it because you're not going to be there in time. Straight up, you're relying on your teammate to save that shot, which obviously he should. But I wouldn't put my money on it. I would want to also back him up, and if the shot looks insane, I'll be ready to jump up for it. This is definitely too risky. Bad landing on the back wall. We've not landed on our wheels. We're not landing with our nose pointing down so we can recover quickly. Bit too all in there. It's not a challenge that you like never should be making. Like when you're the front man like this in 3v3, it's okay to go for like blocking challenges like this. Cause yeah, if you dunk this, then it might just be a goal for your team. That's a pretty big upside. So you know, there is a big win potential here. If you block it well. It's worth mentioning though, you did not need to jump this early to get this. You just telegraph what you're doing, you know? That's C4 on, that's called King of the Hill, not Crew Battles. Mania52, thanks to the 5-month prime by the way. Welcome back. Okay, good thing we paid attention to where that ball is. Oh, we're in a rough position though. Okay, so this is yeah, I guess a pretty common mistake that I see. So I mean, when you run away for this boost, you're kind of half looking to see what's happening. And you see this guy about to boom this ball, but we're still going for the side boost anyway, so that's probably a mistake. So, you know, it's good that you're looking to see what he's doing. You're constantly flicking on and off ball cam, but you should react to what you see as well. Not go for that side boost. Now, the other thing is, don't stop here. If the ball's bouncing into the corner, you've got two options. Either you try and catch it and like take it up the wall to safety. That way you can like maybe clear it down the line. Or take it over your goal. Or you shadow at the near post, but you don't shadow here. You shadow like get closer to your goal, because right now this is just too close to you, or you're just too close to the corner, so the ball's gonna bounce like past you a lot of the time. It's very important that you put a challenge in there. Like stopping the ball from centering is really your main objective. Just don't let the ball go center if you can avoid it. Keep it in the corner, you know. Okay, this is a position where I would actually leave the ball because your teammate who's third man is going to have a boomer on this if you leave it. Yeah, this guy. We know he's there because we saw him rotating behind us. Oh my days. When I said he had a boomer, I didn't know he was going to be running with the boomer camera settings. What on earth have we got here? Making Wrath's camera settings look normal. But yeah, when, you know, we've got a teammate behind us here. This touch is not very dangerous. So you could just like leave it and let your teammate come in, but to be safe, don't run on ahead of him just like hoping that he's going to be there in the perfect position. Just rotate in here, the back corner, and then if he's not there, you can save the shot as it comes. But your teammate should have that. This guy's not landed very well. Instead, we just make a weak touch. It's something to watch out for in 3v3 especially. Yeah, this is totally our fault for even hitting this ball in the first place. We should have just let it roll through. Like I'll show it one more time, but when you see this touch here, that's not a dangerous touch. There's no way that your goalkeeper misses this. You know, it's just bouncing harmlessly towards him. I'm not saying it hasn't happened. I know you guys are all like, but my teammates miss this all the time. That's why I'm stuck in silver too. But let's be real here. This ball, not a danger to your third man. Just go and bump this baby metal dude. and maybe take the mid boost or rotate back. Any of these things are fine, but don't hit this ball because it's a free hit for your goalkeeper. He was even moving in to get it. Now he's out of position and he gets scored on. Yeah, people always do this in my ranked games. They cut me off. They're like, I've got a boomer from third man position. They cut in front of me and they just do the world's most pointless touch. I'm like, what are you doing? So yeah, definitely want to learn a jump kickoff or a dodge kickoff approach. It's more efficient. Like, the worst thing about this kickoff for us is that we've got no momentum because we've front flipped straight into the ball. Like in 3s and 2v2, you kind of want more of a glancing blow so that you can win the race to the side boost afterwards. Like after you hit this ball, you either want to be like flipping this way or this way with a side flip, because that way your car's moving towards the side boost on one side, so you can win that. But also, if you flip on your way, you're not going to be boost starved. We'll still have like 12 boost or something when we arrive here, which also helps us get to the side boost a bit faster. It's very important. Now we're boost starved, and it's all because our kickoff is just too slow. Our kickoff's just bad. We're still boost starved, and now we finally get boost, but it's a long time that we were boost starved here. Okay, Joe, calm down, chill. They're like, okay, this is a fine position to be in. Like here, no danger. This is fine. Don't need to panic. Like, what are the other team going to do with this ball? Exactly. Why are we so scared? Why are we hitting this ball away from this position? The fact that we're hitting it makes me think that you're worried about the ball being here. But really, what is there to worry about? What's going to happen? This guy's going to come in and smash his face into the ball, and then it's going to bounce off the wall and go behind him? Yeah, be my guest. If he wants to do that, he can go ahead and do it. When you kind of want to draw the other team into this position, it's actually an advantage for your team. Your team is in a really good position here, because look at this. They've got one guy. That's one player. He's out of the game. Wezo, he's gone. Now, if you could just wait here and draw in their second guy as well, he's probably going to, if you just hide behind the ball here, he's going to be like, oh, I'm coming for that. I can't resist that 50-50. He's going to come driving in like a headless chicken, and then you like 50-50 with him. The ball's probably going to bounce off this corner and go down the line, and then suddenly your team's in a 3v1 with the other team's goalie. Like, this is a position that you don't need to panic in. Just chill. Leave the ball here, draw the other team in, force a 50-50. They're going to be the losing team in that position. If you do this, you're just giving it to their guy who's down the line. Now they have the ball again, and they're going to center it. Now you're out of the game. So it's actually 10 times worse if you clear the ball really softly into your corner, because the other team are just waiting for you to do that. We're going to do it again. We're popping into the corner. They're going to pop it back. Like, if we at any point here just take control in the back corner, then we can just force a 50-50 and probably be winning the game. Love the demo. Very nice. Boost steal as well. Excellent. But yeah, I'm not a fan of these camera settings. It's just too far away. I want to get more close. Like, if you're having problems with vision and seeing past the ball, then you just need to work on like your dribbling approaches and stuff. This is another one of those touches where, you know, why are we hitting the ball away? You know, what is the purpose of this touch? Are we shooting? Because realistically, we don't have anywhere near enough power to score from this position. So if we're not scoring this, then that is just us giving the ball away. We've just given the ball to the other team. So why? You know, why are we giving the ball away? We just got to chill, calm down, take a touch. You know, ranked isn't pro play. We don't need to be absolutely blasting every single ball at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So I would like to see some height on this one, you know. This is actually one of those types of touches that I was talking about that I see a lot from people who use these kind of camera settings, you know. Gauging the height of your hit on the ball is very difficult with these camera settings. Look at this. It's super awkward. Like, we can't really see very clearly what part of the ball we're hitting. And that's where we end up hitting it just straight low. I'm sure you meant to hit this high. So I would just say just go copy some camera settings from a pro player somewhere. Very all in on the demo. I like the attempt. You know, it's a good attempt on the demo. But don't do this. Don't jump and land in the goal and be out the game. Not on a half chance like this. I mean, it's not even a half chance. You don't even know what's happening behind you. Like, if you know there's a dribbler coming in behind you and he's about to shoot, then yeah, go for the goalie with a jump. But if you don't even know what's happening, just do a drive-by. Steal the boost. Stay in rotation. Okay. Oh, did you see this guy coming? Hello? There's a guy charging you down. His name's Baby Metal. Now, when you see somebody charging you down and going for a block like this, there's one thing that you're absolutely not allowed to do, and that is hit the ball straight into him. What have we done here? We've hit it straight into him. We've done the one thing that we're not allowed to do. You can go to the right, you can go to the left, you can try and like get over the ball and force it under him, but honestly just go to the left or the right here. Like just try and chip the ball straight into the sidewall to the left, and then it will go this way, and then it will hit off this wall, and it will bounce, and it will come back, and then you're here, so you're going to be like, great, I've passed the ball to myself. Team play without any teammates. Amazing, right? Or, get this, you hit it this way, it bounces off this wall, and then it comes back to you again, you can take it, you know? Genius. That's why people want to get replay reviews from me. Pass the ball to yourself off a sidewall. Don't hit it straight into the most obvious dunk I've ever seen in my entire life. Because you deserve to get scored on here for this. This deserves... okay. Oh no. The center ball. It's fine. The whole team's up. Oh, the pre-jump. We're fine. It was all calculated. It was all part of the plan. And he's missed. Right. That's it. Take your time. We beamed it. Right. Yeah, these camera settings suck. These camera settings are just trash. They're not helping you at all. They're not helping you. This is so hard to control. These camera settings. Yeah, honestly though, here, I think the play after this guy just misses is just back up a little, wait for the bounce, and then smash the ball. Smash the ball. Don't like, I said take your time, but I didn't mean like take this much time. I think smashing the ball into the back wall there would have been a big, positive play. Oh my days. What is this guy doing? Why? Why? What is it with the entire ranked population and making the most pointless touches that you have ever seen in your life? What is the purpose? He's like, oh, big sick play. There we go. Dropped it down. Flip reset. Oh my goodness. Stick it in the montage. Did you see that flip reset play, mum? Bet nobody else in the lobby can do flip resets. All that practice coming in. Handy. Almost had it that time. Very close. Yeah, he totally just cut off his teammate, didn't he? What a moron. Alright, free goal. Are we even taking off? I guess we didn't have clearance for takeoff on this one. Proper Farah Season 6 aerial here. What is going on? It's like one of those aerials in bronze where it kind of looks like they're flying when you look at their POV here, because the ball's right above them, so they're like, whoa, they're really getting up there, and then you pan out, you're like, oh, he's just not even off the ground, is he? He's just right there. No. Yeah, I just forgot how to take off. Sorry, Wrath. That's a hilarious attempt at an aerial. I guess did you just forget to boost or something? Because you've got 100 boost. Is there a bug? Do you actually not have boost? I'm really confused. Hold on, I need to know Wrath's POV on this one. Wrath, what happened, mate? What happened here? You gave up. Oh, okay. At least you gave up with 100 boosts, to be fair. You didn't waste like 50 boosts and then be like, nah. But yeah, I would have gone for that one, personally. I think that was a good chance. I would have taken it. I would have probably missed, but I would have gone for it. Right. You took off bad? It didn't look too bad. I don't mind. The air roll was actually nice to position your car to get a boomer on the ball. It looked like a pretty good good takeoff. But yeah, I guess you knew. I guess you just knew you were not getting there, which is it is good. If you know your aerial's gonna fail, it's usually best to just quit sooner rather than later. Kill him. Oh, never mind. There is one exception. Now, if the ball is flying across the box and you know that your aerial's going to miss, but you also know that there's a teammate of yours right behind you who's going to have a super easy shot, then keep flying, even though you know you're going to miss, because the other team don't know that you're going to miss, and you can tell your teammate in comms, I'm missing, and then just fly past the ball like an idiot, and then your teammate comes in and bangs the shot for free, because the entire lobby was looking at you aerialing and missing the ball. It's a fake aerial play. Genius. Corner. Okay. This I like, actually. We're playing it to the side. Nice. Now we've tried to make a read off the sidewall. Very useful read to be practicing. This is good. Good to be practicing. I like that. We didn't get the touch that we wanted, but still a good idea. Plays us into the boost steal and the bump. Now we've gone a bit aggressive for it again. I'm not sure about that. Got to stop landing inside the goal. when we're doing drive-by demos, because we're taking ourselves out of the game for just as long as we're taking the goalie out of the game, if not longer. I've jumped off the wall. Didn't need to jump off the wall here. Probably should have flown back down to the ground just to be recover faster. Like, it's one thing that you want to do if you have tons of boost and you're out of the game like this. Just point your car either towards the wall or towards the ground and boost a little bit, because it accelerates your car down, so you land much sooner. Like, if right there you were pointing down, if you just boosted, you would hit the ground like a good bit quicker, and maybe you can do something useful. Obviously, if you don't have any boost, if you've only got like 12 boost, then it's sometimes better to just save that 12 boost for after you've landed to accelerate into your first flip. But if you've got like 80 boost, then yeah, just fly down a little. Okay, big hit, nice. Teammate is ambitiously going for it. We have to see his POV on this one. He's just got the montage music playing. Oh, here we go! I know! Close one. Good try. Oh man, I swear every single lobby at this level, people will, like, somebody will be up for a ball like this. This is just irresistible. Like, oh yeah, you hit the ball like that in any lobby from Plat 1 to Champ 3, someone is up for it. And at Grand Champ they're up for it, but they're actually doing something good. they're actually being useful. Okay. Double touch. We're actually double touching. Oh, so close. See, the problem here is that we didn't air roll into the ball, so our car bounced off the ball a lot. Here, if you air rolled into the ball as you hit this, your car would have pushed the ball without recoiling, and you could have actually continued boosting into it. Very close though, good try. This is the key here, right there. You want to be air rolling into the ball. Makes it a lot easier to not bounce off the ball like this. Not gonna lie, this looks like a gold lobby. Hey, we'll see. You guys can vote for what you think at the end. Right, good challenge here. This is, technically a break of rotation, but it's a really good one to be making. Very good analysis of the situation here. So we know that we've got one guy back and we've got one guy out of the game. That makes us second man in the play. But, a lot of people would have made the mistake here of thinking, okay, I'm rotating it in 3v3, let me go back post. Which would be a terrible idea, because that's where your teammate is. You'd both be going back post at the same time, and this guy would be like, cool, I'm just going to dribble nice and close to your goal and take a shot. So you've realized that your teammate's already covering the goal, he's covering the long shot, and we actually go for the ball instead. Perfect play. Not the best recovery, but we did make the right decision there. It's very important to do that. Like, if you realize that your teammate's alone at the back and he's covering the goal, pressure the ball. Pressure the ball. 2v2 or 3v3, doesn't matter what game mode you're in. If you have a teammate alone in defense and he's defending the goal, pressure the ball. That is the thing that you can do that will help him the most, because it makes the other team shoot the ball sooner, makes them pass the ball sooner, makes them do something sooner, so he has more time to react to it as the goalkeeper. Okay, I like that you're willing to bring the ball down here. This is good. Now in this position, obviously we didn't get a bounce dribble, we've got a rolling ball dribble. So a 50-50 would probably have been better here than just hitting the ball. Because a lot of the time when you just hit the ball, you're probably just hitting an opponent and it's going to bounce the other way. Okay, we're playing the ball into space. Maybe could have gone to the bit more to the right here. Oh, the immediate demo hunt. Here we go. Nearly a double kill. That was almost a goal, actually. Oh, a little bit under the ball. Okay, at least one thing I will give you credit for is, when you're making a miss, or you're just going to miss, so you pull out and you actually try and find another angle. It's probably a good idea. Is this team or solo? It's solo queue. I don't know if it's solo standard or if it's just standard solo. But we are solo queuing in 3v3. Okay, let's see what we do here. We've done the standard play, which is just to kind of hit the ball into the corner. The two best walls to hit with these kind of touches are the diagonal wall. If you can hit it straight into this like curve here, like right here, the ball's going to bounce into the middle, but it won't be anywhere near the back wall, which makes it much harder for the other team to defend, because they can't flip off the back wall or drive up the back wall to get any elevation while they're also near the ball. The other good hit that you can do here is just hitting it straight into the sidewall, because we're in the position where if it bounces straight into the middle, again, it's a center ball that your teammate can play off, but it's far away from the back wall. Now, the other thing to take note of here is that guy just did that pointless touch. Now your teammates flip forward into the middle of nowhere, so unless you're passing to this guy who's just rotating out, you're not making a useful touch. So we've got to think, how can we pass to Isrot, who's just rotated out? And also he has to be paying attention. So if he's not paying attention and you center this, then the goalkeeper's just going to hit it for free, maybe even take a shot. So you also have to ask yourself, should I even be centering this? It looks like he did go back in. And you can see that the further away from the wall this touch is, like, look how this is so much farther that your teammate has to run, because we've hit the ball really close to the back wall here by just kind of rolling it around the corner like most players will do in this position. If we instead just hit that diagonal wall, it'll bounce like more in this kind of line, and that means that your teammate can get to it faster. He's just going to reach the ball quicker, and the goalie is going to reach it much slower. So it's a double whammy there. If you can keep the ball off the back wall while you center it, you're giving your teammates much more of a chance of actually getting the win on the race there. But yeah, we end up losing 1-0, so we had our chances here. You know, a couple of unfortunate breaks of rotation in defense, making pointless touches, but overall we did play quite well strategically. Landed pretty poorly and overextended for demos a few times, but you know, I like that you're looking for those opportunities. I would honestly say mechanically the biggest change you can make that's going to instantly make your mechanics better is just get some normal camera settings, because these camera settings are not easy to play with. They're very bad for hitting the ball and dribbling. Yeah, I don't know what your settings are. Can you tell me actually, just so I can show people a perspective? If I was to guess, you're probably something like, I don't know, like, I don't know, it maybe looked more than this. It looked like this or something. Is this what are these like roughly your settings? Maybe a bit further out. This is what your car looked like, I think. Which is just like, I mean, yeah, I can see more, but my striking on the ball is going to be so much worse and so much more awkward. Thoughts on Gengar's camera settings? I have no idea how he plays like that. Alright, so everybody's putting their votes in chat about what rank this is. Most people saying D3 by the looks of things. Diamond 2, Plat 3, Champ 1. Huh. C2. Okay, I'm not going to go C2 myself. 110, okay. I think that this was a Diamond 2 lobby. I think the lobby was Diamond 2. What do you guys think? Or what was it, Wrath? 110, 350, 150, -4. D3, C1, depending on the night. I was one too low. Should have gone for the D3. Should have gone for the D3. Disappointed in myself. I should have aimed higher. But yeah, it was a pretty messy lobby, so you can understand. I mean, it's a good replay to send because it was very messy. So I could totally see how, you know, on another day, lobby you'd be just playing a lot better, and the lobby would be playing a lot better. But yeah, these settings are just not gonna make for good, as consistent gameplay. It's very difficult to like read what part of the ball you're touching, compared to just more standard settings. I mean, if you want to just copy mine, because I've got very normal-ish settings. They're just extremely similar to like a lot of pro players. You just do this. Just go 290, 110. You can keep -4. -4 is fine. Anywhere around the 300 mark and 110, 100. I think 110 is better. Yeah. Use squishy settings, good for everything. It sounds like a YouTube video. These camera settings are good for everything, and then some like Rocket League players just like, yeah, these camera settings, you're gonna be able to dribble, shoot, you're gonna be able to air dribble. Oh my flip resets are so much better with these settings, guys. Please click my video. When actually they're just like the same camera settings as every like pro player. All the pro players use like anything from like 260 to 300 and 100 or 110 and -5 or 4. It's like all the same. Everybody's just the same. No, they're not special. The reason they work is not because they're special, it's because they're very normal actually. Just everybody uses them. There's like a... This is an interesting one. This is the one that I think is the most misunderstood setting. A lot of people are like, oh, you should just use 1 stiffness, because why would I want my camera to change? I want my camera to be always the same. But to people like that who use 1 stiffness, I would suggest that you try any dribbling challenge map. Just go to a dribbling challenge number 2 or something. You have 1 stiffness. And then try to, like, dribble and see how, like, clean your dribbling is. See how, like, you know... Just, I don't know, see how easy it is to keep the ball under control with 1 stiffness. And then change to, like, lower stiffness, 0.35, 0.5 or something. And then see, like, okay, does your dribbling look any smoother or, like, more controlled? And I will be very surprised if it doesn't, like, look a lot more controlled and smooth. Like, it's ridiculous for me. It's just so much smoother when I use a bit lower stiffness, like 0.35. Like, I have way better, like, control of the ball. And it doesn't bounce, it doesn't appear to be bouncing around in my car as much. Like, I feel like I'm much more in control than when I play on 1. And I've got, you know, a fair bit of practice of trying to dribble with 1 stiffness, and it's just like so, I don't know, this is like, this is literally every time I try to dribble 1 stiffness, I'm like, jeez, why am I supersonic? Why do I have no control over this ball? Why is it bouncing around all the time? It's just, it feels like the ball's, I'm fighting it. It feels like the ball's fighting to escape my car. Constantly, and I have to focus so hard on preventing that from happening. It's very hard. Like, I'm just constantly losing control. I'm like struggling, and if you turn it down, you might have an easier time. Just like something to try. Like, you might have an easier time like controlling the ball at slow paces. Like, I would never be able to do this kind of thing that I'm doing here with 1 stiffness. Like, slowing the ball down to a very slow roll, keeping control, getting it started again. If I try to do this in 1 stiffness, it's going to fall off straight away, immediately. So that's one thing to try with stiffness, because a lot of people think that it's just going to be better at 1, but actually I think your control, not just in the dribbling, but in aerials as well, you'd be surprised. It might be better if you lower the stiffness. Now, if I played with stiffness like higher, I would probably go slightly higher on the distance as well. I think that as stiffness goes up, distance goes up. Just to keep things consistent. That's just me though. My advice on camera settings. I'm a keyboard player, remember, so it might be a bit different for controller players. Yeah, that was WrathOfTheDrunk's replay. Thank you, Wrath, for sending that one. Let me check how many you've got left. You got 3 left. Thanks for being so patient waiting for that one. Obviously, I was super busy with Fusion, so I wasn't able to do any of these, even though it's been waiting for a while. Hopefully that was helpful to you, mate.